Welcome again to Voice and Vision, where faith meets strategy and leadership is built on purpose. I'm your host, Dr. Christina Asare, and I want to thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're driving, working, or taking a moment for yourself, I pray this episode gives you clarity, strength, and wisdom for the assignment on your life. Today's message is titled, What Are You Building with Your Time? And I want you to lean in because this is more than productivity talk. This is a spiritual audit. Time is one of the most precious assets God has given us. We can't earn more of it, we can't rewind it, we can't pause it, but we can choose what we build with our time. Every hour spent is either used wisely or not. It's either spent or sown. Every task is either intentional or reactive. And every day is a brick laid into the foundation of a future you're either preparing for or postponing. So here's the question I want you to sit with today. What am I actively building with the time God has given me? In Psalm 90, verse 12, it says, Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. This verse is not just prophetic, it's instrumental. God wants us to live with awareness that time is short and purpose is urgent. We live in a culture that glorifies busyness, but being busy doesn't mean you're building meetings, emails, posts, projects. Those are actions, but are they aligned actions? Wisdom isn't in doing more, it's in doing what matters most. I want you to imagine your calendar like a construction site. If someone reviewed your past 7 days, would they see a blueprint of divine purpose being followed? Or would it look like random activity with no central mission? We don't drift into destiny, we build it choice by choice, hour by hour. And what we build reflects who or what we trust. Too many leaders are building with pressure, deadlines, and expectations. I want you to pause. Like, what are you building with? Ask yourself. Are we pressured by the fear of missing out? The pressure to prove something? But pressure can produce burnout. Purpose produces peace. When you build with purpose, your yes has boundaries, your no has authority, and your rest is protected, not guilted. When Jesus walked the earth, he moved with urgency but never rushed. He withdrew to pray. He declined distractions. He moved on time, not all the time. Let that sink in. Every step is a seed, and God honors those who steward time well. In 1 Corinthians 4, verse 2, it says, It is required of stewards that they be found faithful. Faithfulness doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's showing up to write one page of that book. Sometimes it's putting down the phone and being present with your family. Sometimes it's saying no to a good thing so you can stay focused on the God thing. Every hour you steward is a seed, and every seed eventually becomes a harvest, a peace, impact, or regrets. I want to ask you, what needs to shift? Maybe you're listening and realizing you've been being more reactive. You've been reacting more than building. You've been busy, but not aligned. You've been managing time, but not multiplying it. Let this be a gentle but firm nudge. You don't need more hours, you need more alignment. Ask yourself, what am I consistently saying yes to that's draining me? What's one thing I've been delaying that I know God asked me to start? Where is my time going? And does it reflect my calling? You don't have to be perfect, but you need to be present. You don't need to sprint, but you do need to start. And you don't need a 5-year plan today. You just need the courage to use this hour well. What are you building with your time? Let that question guide your decisions this week. If this episode encouraged you, share it with a leader, a friend, or someone who's been feeling overwhelmed by the pressure to do it all. And don't forget, subscribe to the Voice and Vision podcast wherever you listen. New episodes are going to be available with insight for leaders who desire to move with clarity, conviction, and Christ centered strategy. You can also follow the Voice and Vision newsletter on LinkedIn for more content that equips you to lead well, live wisely, and build with eternity in the mind. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Dr. Christina Asare, and I will see you next time right here on voice and